I hope all of you are doing fine. Let me check the audio and video before I begin the class. Okay, I am live. And yes, I can begin the class. Let's begin today's class. I hope all of you are doing fine. You're on your track of cracking an examination. I hope so. So, in today's class, we shall discuss a few important current affairs multiple choice questions. This is daily dose of current affairs. Daily dose. Okay, just hold on. Okay, seems to be fine now. Going forward, my name is Manoj Kumar. I'm a civil engineering graduate. I've cleared SSC CPO, ESIC UDC, LIC ADO, and ESIC UDC. The dates are out, so do let me know in the comment box as to when is your exam. Going forward, Unacademy government job. This brings you 6 new goals. Which are the 6 new goals? Bank exams, Kannada bank exams, Tamil bank exams, Telugu stenographer exams, insurance exams, Supreme High and District Court Clerk exam. So you'll have to study quant, reasoning, English, and general awareness for these examinations. And for all these examinations, you have educators in vernacular languages. So if you haven't enrolled, you can enroll now. And what are the highlights of the subscription? You will get live doubt classes to clear all your doubts, 100% exam focus classes, quizzes, mock tests, and class PDF. You have the flexibilities to study according to your own timings and pace. Prepare with courses that are specifically designed to cater the specific need of the exam. So every exam will have a specific need. Not all exams are the same. Of course, they have a degree of similarity, but if you study the specific part properly, then you can definitely crack any examination. Unlock 20. So what is Unlock 20? You get 20% off on all Unacademy subscription from 14th to 16th March. All you need to do is you need to use my code. My code is MJ10. If you use this code, you will be getting 20% off, and this is valid till tomorrow, that is 16th of March. Going forward, if you have a look at the subscription packages, it is very nominal. For 3 months it is 1800, 6 months it is 2500, 12 months 3400, and for 24 months it is 4000. On this 4000 you will be getting 20% off. So the final price is going to be 3200 for 2 years. 3200 for 2 years, that is how much? It is around 1600 for 12 months, or if I have to say 400 rupees for every 3 months. So per month it is going to cost somewhere around 150 rupees, somewhere around 150 rupees per month, which is very nominal. Any candidate can enroll. Any person who is preparing for this competitive examination or wants to prepare can definitely enroll for this subscription, because the prices are very nominal, and also you have complete coverage of the syllabus in vernacular language. Going forward, about plus classes, you get live classes, weekly test, structured courses, unlimited access. You also get personal guidance. That is one-to-one guidance from top exam expert. You get study planner, that's customized study plan with bi-weekly review. You get study material, that is specialized notes and practice set. You get expert guidelines, that is study booster workshop by exam expert. You also get test analysis. Going forward, there is a new batch called Unicorn batch. This is for SSC CHSL, and it is starting from 16th March 2022. And about SSC CGL and CHSL 2020 22-23 examination, Unacademy is a pathway to crack SSC exam with India's top educators. Quick revision for SSC CGL and CHSL. Classes are in Hindi or bilingual, that is English and Hindi, and notes will be English or bilingual. Total 400 plus hours of watch time, 8 months. The course duration of the course is 8 months, and you can ask questions with live raise a hand feature. Going forward, back on popular demand, government scholarship examination test 2.0, which is on 26th March. So you can compete in bank exam at 10 a.m., SSC exam at 2 p.m., and railway exam at 5 p.m. Remember the date, it is Saturday, March 26th. and you can get to win rewards and up to 100% scholarship. The link for the test is down in the description box below. All you need to use is in my invite code MJ10 to unlock the test. And here you can have a look at March offers. Okay, this is over. This was between 10th to 12th. Going forward, here you can have a look at a few test series here. A few test series are paid and a few free test series as well. So you can attempt all these tests live and recorded now. And about iconic features, you will have priority in doubt solving and priority in live classes. Priority in doubt solving will be in the Unacademy app via Ask a Doubt feature. Priority in live classes will be in the live class via Raise a Hand feature. Now, what is Ask a Doubt? That is now available on Unacademy website and app with brand new updates. You can ask up to 3 doubts at a go. You can post 2 additional doubts while waiting for your solution. Simply click, crop, and submit your doubts. Ask a doubt now. And what is raise a hand feature? In the middle of a live class, if you have any doubt, you get the option to raise a hand. You can raise your hand and talk to your favorite educator in the middle of a live class. Remember, dear learners, online is much better than offline. Going forward, there is okay, this is over. This was yesterday, and this is over. March 13th over. And about plus subscription, this is plus subscription for SSC exam category. The previous one I told you was bank category where I teach. This is SSC exam subscription, wherein there are a lot of educators who are going to guide you. For 2 years, it is 7,800, 12 months, 1 year, 6,500, and 6 months, 5,400. You can use my code MJ10 and you'll get 20% off. 20% off, valid till tomorrow. And iconic subscription, it is for 24 months. It is going to cost you 390 per month, and for 1 year it is going to cost 7,800. And the report and win feature, this is an opportunity for all learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. If you are the first one to report any particular issue, you get to claim prize. So report any inappropriate content using form in the description. All set. So the first question, how many medals have been won by India at the Singapore Weightlifting International 2022? How many medals has India won? Is it 6 medals, 8 medals, 9 medals, or 11 medals? How many medals has India won at Singapore Weightlifting International 2022? So any learners here? Okay, right answer here is 8 medals. 8 medals is the right answer. So India concluded its campaign at the Singapore Weightlifting International 2022 with 8 medals, including 6 gold and a silver and bronze each. Each of the 8 Indian lifters who registered for Singapore International won medals and secured their spots at the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games, scheduled to be held in July-August this year. India now have total 12 weightlifters qualified for Commonwealth Games 2022 in Birmingham. So Commonwealth Games 2022 is going to happen in Birmingham. Please remember it. Going forward, India's first smart managed electric vehicle charging station. So now all these days we were seeing charging stations, electric vehicle charging station, that is EV charging station or EV charging point. Now it is smart managed. That is India's first smart managed electric vehicle charging station. So where is it launched? New Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, or Bengaluru. Right answer here is New Delhi. New Delhi is the right answer. So BSES Yamuna Power Limited, a subsidiary of Reliance Infrastructure, commissioned India's first smart managed electric vehicle charging station in New Delhi. The project is supported by Nordic Innovation, an organization promoted by the government of Nordic countries and executed by Fortum Charge and Drive. The management and operation of smart EV charging station will be under BYPL. It has a capacity to charge 5 EVs simultaneously, and the charging station can be integrated with BYPL's SCADA system. It is located at BYPL's 11 kilowatt substation building in Mayur Vihar Extension Phase 1 in New Delhi. All this is not important. You need to remember that India's first smart managed electric vehicle charging station is set up in New Delhi. Okay, going forward, Madhabi Puri Butch has been appointed as new chairperson of which organization? Is it IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory Developmental Authority of India, or TRAI, that is Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, or is it SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, or is it NABARD, that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development? So Madhupuri Butch. Madhabi Puri Butch. Sorry, I correct myself. I will repeat the name once again. Madhabi Puri Butch. She is appointed as the new chairperson of which organization? Right answer here is SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India. Madhabi Puri Butch has been appointed as the new chairperson of SEBI. Madhabi Puri Butch has been appointed as the new chairperson of Securities and Exchange Board of India. She is the first woman to head the securities market regulator. Please remember. So who is the first women chairperson of SEBI? It is Madhabi Puri Butch. She has been appointed for a period of 3 years with effect from March 1, 2022. Puri Butch succeeds Ajay Tyagi. Previously, the chairman of SEBI was Ajay Tyagi, whose 5-year tenure is going to end on Feb 28, 2022. She is the former whole-time member of SEBI. So Madhabi Puri Butch was a whole-time member of SEBI. Now she is the new chairman and the first women chairman of SEBI. Going forward, a Bhasha Certificate Selfie campaign has been launched by which ministry? Bhasha Certificate Selfie campaign. This has been launched by which ministry? Ayush Ministry, Defense Ministry, Railway Ministry, or Education Ministry? Please tell me. Right answer here is Education Ministry. Bhasha Certificate Selfie campaign has been launched by Education Ministry. More on this, Ministry of Education has launched a campaign titled Bhasha Certificate. Yes, very good, Sush. Correct. Bhasha Certificate Selfie. The aim of the campaign is to promote Bhasha Sangam mobile app launched by Ministry under the aegis of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat to encourage cultural diversity and promote multilingualism. Bhasha Sangam mobile app was launched on October 31st, 2021 by Minister of Education and Skill Development Dharmendra Pradhan to lay emphasis on promotion of Indian languages. The app has now been developed by Ministry of Education and MyGov India and allows users to learn 100 plus sentences of daily use in as many as 22 scheduled Indian languages. You know, there are 22 scheduled Indian languages in Schedule 8. In Schedule 8, correct? Going forward, what is the theme of Jan Aushadhi Divas 2022? What is the theme of Jan Aushadhi Divas 2022? Is it Seva Bhi, Rozgar Bhi, Jan Aushadhi, Jan Upyogi, Jan Aushadhi Ka Saath, Suvidha Se Samman? What is the theme of Jan Aushadhi Divas 2022? What is the theme of Jan Aushadhi Divas 2022? Yes. Right answer here is Janaushadhi Jan Upyogi. That is the right answer. So Janaushadhi Divas, more on this. Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers will organize the Janaushadhi Divas from 1st March to 7th March 2022. On 7th March 2022, the 4th Janaushadhi Divas will be celebrated. Theme of 4th Janaushadhi Divas, Jan Aushadhi Jan Upyogi. Please remember the theme. The theme is Jan Aushadhi Jan Upyogi. Okay. The Janaushadhi Divas is on 7th March. 7th March. Please remember the day. Objective of Janaushadhi Week and Day to create awareness about the usages of generic medicines and benefits of Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Janaushadhi Divas Pariyojana was launched by Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Government of India in November 2008 to provide quality generic medicines available at affordable prices to all. Going forward, who has been elected to the board of directors of the National Cooperative Dairy Federation of India? So, who is the director? Who has been elected as the new board of director? Okay, board of director to the National Cooperative Dairy Federation of India. Is it Surajit Sen Gupta, Aikar Aiki, Geetha Mittal, or KS Mani? This Ilkar Aiki, he was appointed for Air India. But now his appointment stands cancelled. Ilkar Aiki, it's not Ilkar Aiki. So option B is ruled out. So remaining three. Is it Geeta Mittal, KS Mani, or Surajit Sen Gupta? Board of Directors, National Cooperative Dairy Federation of India. Right answer here is KS Money. KS Money is the right answer. The person in the picture is KS Money, I guess. Is visible clearly. Yes, he is visible. So KS Money, chairman of Kerala Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, known by its brand name Milma, has been elected to the board of directors of the National Cooperative Dairy Federation of India, based at Anand, Gujarat. National Cooperative Dairy Federation of India is the apex body of dairy and edible oil cooperatives in India. The election was held at the special general body meeting of the NCDFI held at Anand, Gujarat. KS Mani took charge as the chairman of KCMMF, that is Kerala Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, in July 2021. He is also serving as chairman of Malabar Regional Cooperative Milk Producers Union. Going forward to the next question, which day is marked as Zero Discrimination Day? Very, very important. When is Zero Discrimination Day? 1st March, 2nd March, 3rd March, or 4th? Zero Discrimination Day. When is it? Zero Discrimination Day. Yes. Rakesh and Sush, can you give the answer? Okay. Right answer here is 1st March. 1st March is the right answer. Zero Discrimination Day is marked on 1st March. Remember this. And zero discrimination, that is, there should be no discrimination. And this is observed every year on 1st of March. The day aims to ensure right to equality, inclusion, and protection of all people without any discrimination in their law and policies to live a full life with dignity regardless of any barriers. The day was launched by Joint United Nations programs on HIV or AIDS in 2014. Theme of Zero Discrimination Day 2022 is remove laws that harm, create laws that empower. Going forward, which airport in India is to get the status of power positive airport? So which airport in India is going to get the status of power positive airport? So which is that airport which is going to get this status? Is it Cochin Airport, Chennai Airport, Goa Airport, or Shimla Airport? Right answer here is Cochin Airport. So you can have a look at Cochin Airport. Looks so beautiful from the outside. The Cochin International Airport Limited is set to commission a 12 megawatt power solar power plant on March 6th near Payyanur in Kannur district of Kerala. With the commissioning of new solar power plant, CIAL will get the status as power positive airport from its current status of being a power neutral airport. In 2015, CIAL, that is Cochin International Airport Limited, became the world's first airport to be fully powered by solar energy. Yes, Sush, right answer. Cochin is the right answer. Going forward, World Civil Defense Day is observed every year on when is the World Civil Defense Day observed? You know, civil, we are all civilians, we are all people, we are all civilians, and civilians they require defense. So, who provides civilian defense? Police force provides civilian defense. Sometimes we do community policing. That is, people among the civilians itself they start defending the country. That is what is civilian defense, and not just police. Not just police. Apart from police, we have doctors also. All of them are considered as defense. And so, tell me, World Civil Defense Day is observed every year on which day? World Civil Defense Day. 4th March, 2nd March, 1st March, or 3rd March? Very good. March 1st. Do remember on March 1st, you observe Zero Discrimination Day. Zero Discrimination Day. Along with Zero Discrimination Day, there is World Civil Defense Day. Okay, these 2 days are observed. Going forward, World Civil Defense Day is observed on 1st March every year to create awareness about the importance of civil protection and preparedness. The day is celebrated by International Civil Defense Organization. World Civil Defense Day also commemorates people who have sacrificed their lives for the purpose of protecting others. It also calls upon volunteers as well as other individuals to learn life-saving skills in order to be prepared for any man-made or natural emergency. The theme of World Civil Defense Day this year is civil defense and management of displaced population in the face of disasters and crisis, role of volunteers and the fight against pandemics. Going forward, who has been appointed as the new National E-Governance Division Chief? So, National E-Governance Division Chief. Who is it? Is it Vineet Joshi, Ravi Chopra, Sandeep Bakshi, or Abhishek Singh? New National E-Governance Division Chief. Right answer here is Abhishek Singh. Abhishek Singh is the right answer. The person you can have, the person in the picture here is Abhishek Singh. He is the new National E-Governance Division Chief. Going forward, a 1995 batch IAS officer and Digital India Cooperation CEO Abhishek Singh has been appointed as the new National E-Governance Division Chief. The IAS officer from Nagaland cadre will hold the position in the rank and pay of Additional Secretary. The officer will continue to hold the additional charge of posting of Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Digital India Company. Also, a 1997 batch Uttarakhand cadre IAS officer Ramesh Kumar Subhanshu as MyGov CEO under the Union Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology for a tenure of 5 years. Going forward, who has become the CEO of Industrial Development Bank of India? So, who is the Chief Executive Officer of IDBI, that is Industrial Development Bank of India? Is it Nitin Paranjpe, Rakesh Sharma, Sanjay Malhotra, or Sandeep Bakshi? New CEO of IDBI. Yes, right answer here is Rakesh Sharma. You can have a look at Rakesh Sharma in the picture that's above me. Rakesh Sharma has become the new CEO of IDBI, that is Industrial Development Bank of India. Industrial Development Bank of India has informed the stock exchanges that its board has approved the reappointment of Rakesh Sharma as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the bank for a period of 3 years effective from March 19, 2022. Yes, perfect. So Sharma's reappointment as MD and CEO of the bank has received the banking regulator, that is RBI's nod. Sharma was previously the MD and CEO of Canara Bank and retired from this position in July 2018. Prior to that, he served as MD and CEO of Lakshmi Vilas Bank from March 2014 to September 2015. He was previously associated with State Bank of India. Going forward, name the winner of 2022 Mexican Open Tennis Tournament. So, who is the winner of 2022 Mexican Open Tennis Tournament? Is it Stefanos Tsitsipas or Daniel Medvedev or Rafael Nadal or Novak Djokovic? So, who is it? 2022 Mexican Open Tennis Tournament winner. I'm speaking about Mexican Open here. Yes, very good. No, it is not Daniel Medvedev, it is Rafael Nadal. Nadal is the one who won Mexican Open. Rafael Nadal, a Spanish player, he will defeat Cameron Norrie to win Mexican Open 2022, and it is also known as Acapulco title. Acapulco title matlab Mexican Open. This is the 91st ATP title of his career and the third title of the season. This is the fourth time that Rafael Nadal has won Mexican Open title after winning the previous ones in 2005, 13, 2020. Men's doubles title winner are Feliciano Lopez from Spain and Stefanos Tsitsipas from Greece. Going forward, Indian Civil Account Services observes Civil Accounts Day every year on when does ICAS, just like how we have IAS, IPS, IFS, and a lot other service, we have ICAS, that is Indian Civil Account Service. This will observe Civil Accounts Day every year on 4th March, 1st March, 3rd March, or 2nd March. The right answer here is 1st March. 1st March. So remember 1st March, you need to remember Zero Discrimination Day. Zero Discrimination Day. And also you need to remember World Civil Defense Day. World Civil Defense Day. And also you need to remember Civil Accounts Day. Going forward, Indian Civil Accounts Service observes Civil Accounts Day every year on March 1st, 2021 since its inception in 1976. The year 2021 marks the 46th Civil Accounts Day celebration. ICAS, that is Indian Civil Accounts Service, is one of the civil services of India under the Department of Expenditure, Union Ministry of Finance. Going forward, who has been suspended by International Judo Federation as the honorary president? So who is suspended by International Judo Federation as honorary president? He was honorary president till now, but he's suspended. Who is it? Is it Volodymyr Zelensky, who is the Prime Minister of Ukraine? Or is it Michael Zelensky? Or is it Joe Biden or Vladimir Putin? Who has been suspended by International Judo Federation? Right answer here is Vladimir Putin, who is the Premier of Russia. Vladimir Putin. He's been suspended by International Judo Federation as honorary president. The International Judo Federation has suspended Vladimir Putin as honorary president and ambassador of the federation in the light of ongoing war in Ukraine. The federation has also cancelled its May 2022 Grand Slam event in Kazan, that's in Russia. England has joined other European nations in boycotting all international football matches against Russia. Several European football teams, including England, Poland, Sweden, and Czech Republic, have refused to play against Russia in the World Cup playoffs. World champions France have also called for Russia to be thrown out of 2022 World Cup. Going forward, which state becomes India's first in overall installed renewable energy capacity, surpassing Karnataka? So there are two types of energy. One is renewable, one more is non-renewable. That is, renewable means it can be renewed. For example, solar energy, wind energy, all these are renewable energy. Okay, so which is that state which has become the first in overall installed? The total capacity, the total installed energy capacity. Remember, the installed energy capacity need not be equal to the output. Okay, but India's first overall installed energy capacity that has surpassed Karnataka, matlab it has defeated Karnataka. More than Karnataka, it's got more installed capacity. So which state is it? Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, or Kerala? Which state is it? First in overall installed renewable energy capacity. Right answer here is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the right answer. According to Ministry of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Tamil Nadu has achieved the first position in the overall installed renewable energy capacity in India, surpassing Karnataka. In recent years, Tamil Nadu has increased its capacity across solar and wind segments to regain its top position against Karnataka. As of 31st Jan 2022, Tamil Nadu's total installed renewable capacity stood at 15,914 megawatt as compared to Karnataka's total clean energy capacity of 15,795 megawatt. Rajasthan and Gujarat added the highest renewable energy capacity, that is 4.8 gigawatt and 2.4 gigawatt respectively in the current fiscal till 31st Jan 2022. Going forward, India has renewed the bilateral swap agreement of up to 75 billion with United States, UK, Germany, or Japan. So India has renewed the bilateral swap agreement of up to $75 billion with, right answer here is Japan. Japan is the right answer. So what is bilateral swap arrangement? Bilateral swap arrangement, it is a two-way arrangement, that is between two countries where both the authorities, they can swap their local currency. For in Japan it is yen and in India it is rupee. So they can swap their local currency in exchange for US dollar. Okay, the interest rate charged in this case is fixed at the time of signing the agreement, and hence it reduces the risk cost due to fluctuations in exchange rate. Japan and India have renewed the bilateral swap agreement, the size of up to $75 billion. The actual bilateral swap agreement was signed between Bank of Japan and Reserve Bank of India in 2018. Moving forward to the next question, who has become the first Indian to win a silver in individual section of Para Archery World Championship in Dubai? So para athletes are basically disabled athletes, para athletes, which is why it's called para sports. So in para sports specifically, this is para archery. So the first Indian to win a silver in individual section. Okay, who is it? Is it Devendra Jajaria or Deepa Malik or Pooja Jatayan or is it Varun Singh Bati? Right answer is Pooja Jatian. Pooja Jatian scripted history as she became the first Indian to win a silver in an individual section of Para World Championship in Dubai, UAE. Pooja lost to Italy's Petrelli Vincenza in a final to be content with the silver medal. India ended its campaign with two silver medals first for the country. The compound mixed pair Shyam Sundar Swamy and Jyoti Balian had earlier opened India's account by winning a silver medal. Going forward, Ideal Finance Limited has announced to rebrand its company as. What does Idea Finance Limited announce to rebrand its company as? Bajaj Ideal Finance, Mahindra Ideal Finance, Muthoot Ideal Finance, or Tata Ideal Finance? Right answer here is Mahindra Ideal Finance. Ideal Finance Limited has announced to rebrand itself as Mahindra Ideal Finance. Ideal Finance Limited, that is a subsidiary of Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services Limited, announced to rebrand its company as Mahindra Ideal Finance Limited. The purpose of renaming is to make MIFL, that is Mahindra Idea Finance Limited, into one of the leading licensed finance companies in Sri Lanka. Mahindra Ideal Finance Limited is a joint venture of Mahindra Finance and Ideal Group. The entity was rebranded to Mahindra Ideal Finance in order to enhance its customer value base and offer a wide suite of products. Moving forward, which bank has partnered with ICEPL for the development of Gobardhan plant in Indore? So which is that bank which has partnered with ICEPL for the development of Gobardhan plant in Indore? That is Madhya Pradesh. In Madhya Pradesh, is it CSB Bank or RBL, ICICI or HDFC? Right answer here is HDFC Bank has partnered with Indore Clean Energy Private Limited. ICEPL stands for Indore Clean Energy Private Limited for the development of Gobardhan plant in Indore under its environmental, social and governance committees. The 550-ton capacity Gobardhan Bio-CNG plant was inaugurated by Prime Minister in Indore, Madhya Pradesh on Feb 19, 2022. This is the biggest Bio-CNG plant, that is compressed natural gas plant in Asia. It has been set up at a cost of 150 crore. So please remember, where is the biggest Bio-CNG plant in Asia? It is in Madhya Pradesh. It is in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Indore Clean Energy Private Limited is promoted by Green Growth Equity Fund, which is largest climate impact fund in India, with anchor investors like NIIF and Government of UK. Going forward, International Monsoon Project Office has been inaugurated at which place? International Monsoons Project Office. So where has this office been inaugurated? Mumbai, Nagpur, Pune or Nasik? Right answer here is Pune. Pune is the right answer. So you can have a look at International Monsoon Project Office. The new office is going to come up in Pune. So Union Minister of State Independent Charge Earth Science Dr. Jitendra Singh launched the International Monsoon Project Office at the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Pune, through virtual mode on the occasion of National Science Day on Feb 28, 2022. The IITM Pune is an institution under the Ministry of Earth Science, Government of India. IMPO has been launched for an initial period of 5 years. Basic objectives of IMPO, that is International Monsoon Project Office, is promoting knowledge sharing and capacity building in areas of monsoon research. IMPO would work under the leadership of World Climate Research Program and the World Weather Research Program for research activities. Going forward, the Arogya Vanam has been inaugurated at which place by President Ramnath Kovind? Arogya Vanam. Where has this been inaugurated by President Ramnath Kovind? Rashtrapati Bhavan, Charminar, Agra Fort or Gateway of India? Right answer here is Rashtrapati Bhavan. So Arogya Vanam has been inaugurated at Rashtrapati Bhavan. So the President of India, Ramnath Kovind, has inaugurated a newly developed Arogya Vanam. You can have a look at Arogya Vanam here. Look at the shape. It is in the shape of a yogic posture. Can you see here a yogic posture? Yes, clearly visible. This part. Yeah. So this Arogya Vanam has been established at the President's estate, that is Rashtrapati Bhavan, on March 1st, 2022. The objective of this Arogya Vanam is to promote the importance of Ayurvedic plants and their effects on human body. The Vanam has been developed in the shape of a human sitting in yoga mudra. So you can see here there's a human sitting in yoga mudra, and there are varieties of Ayurvedic plants planted in this Arogya Vanam. Spread in 6.6 acres, Arogyavanam consists of 215 herbs and plants used for therapeutic purposes in Ayurveda. It also features water fountains, yoga platform, water channels, lotus pond, and a viewpoint. Going forward, Ministry of Women and Child Development to celebrate International Women's Day week from. When is the Ministry of Women and Child Development, WCD, going to celebrate International Women's Day week? 1st to 8th March, 6th to 12th March, 13th to 19th March, or 20th to 26th March. Right answer here is 1st to 8th March, International Women's Day. The Ministry of Women and Child Development will celebrate International Women's Day week from 1st to 8th March 2022. For this, ministry will organize various events and social media campaigns related to women's safety and empowerment. Going forward, who has become the first female black judge of US Supreme Court? Is it Ketanji Brown Jackson, Stephen Breyer, Ricky Harris, or Charlotte Sophia? First female black judge of US Supreme Court. Right answer here is Ketanji Brown Jackson. She is the first female black judge of US Supreme Court. Making history, US President Joe Biden has nominated Ketanji Brown Jackson to serve as a judge in the US Supreme Court. It confirmed by Senate. Jackson will become the first African American woman in American history to serve in the highest courts of the land in history. Jackson, a judge in the US Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit, was one of the Biden's first federal judicial nominees in 2021. Before that, she served as district court judge in DC 2013. So please remember, the first female black judge of US Supreme Court is Ketanji Brown Jackson. Going forward, which country will host the 31st South Asian Games? 31st South Asian Games will be hosted by which country? Is it Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, or Cambodia? 31st South Asian Games. Right answer here is Vietnam. So 31st SC Games, that is South Asian Games, will be in Hanoi, that is in Vietnam. So 31st South Asian Games will be held in Vietnam from May 12 to 23. It is the biggest sporting event of Southeast Asia and is a biennial event. The event was originally scheduled to take place in November 2021. However, it was postponed due to COVID pandemic. Capital of Vietnam, that is Hanoi. So what is the capital of Vietnam? Now it is important. Hanoi is now important. Why? Because it is recently in news. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam, and this will be the main venue of the event. Going forward, who has authored the book titled Udan Ek Majdoor Bachche Ki by Captain A.D. Manik? So who has authored this book, Udan Ek Majdoor Bachche Ki? Is it Mithilesh Tiwari, Rajiv Bhatia, Priyam Gandhi Modi, or is it Anirudh Suri? Right answer here is Rajiv Bhatia. You can have a look at Rajiv Bhatia in the picture above. Rajiv Bhatia is the one who has authored this book titled Udan Ek Majdoor Bachche Ki. A new book titled Udan Ek Majdoor Bachche Ki by Captain A.D. Manik, authored by Mithilesh Tiwari, was released by famous Bhajan Samrat Anup Jalota in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It highlights the life journey, struggle, and success story of Captain A.D. Manik. Captain A.D. Manik is a founder of the Skyline Aviation Club. It was established in 1987, and currently he is presiding as managing trustee and the chief advisor of the Skyline Aviation Club in Mumbai. Moving forward, India's first ambulance for street animals has been launched in which city? So this is the first city to come up with ambulance for street animals or stray dogs. You see, right? So which is that city that has come up with ambulance for street animals? Is it Kolkata, Chennai, Bengaluru, or Hyderabad? Right answer here is Chennai. Chennai is the right answer. So Chennai has come up with this, that is ambulance for street animals, and it has been launched in Chennai. Going forward, India's first ambulance for street animals. This has been launched in Chennai. It has been started by Blue Cross of India in collaboration with International Animal Welfare Organization 4PA. Madras High Court Justice Dr. Anita Sumant launched the ambulance. The stray animal care program will be a hospital on wheels with an on-board veterinarian to provide on-site treatment to injured and sick street animals. Going forward, Bank of Maharashtra has partnered with Mahagram to roll out Bank Sakhi project in which state? Bank Sakhi project will be rolled out in which state? That is by Bank of Maharashtra. West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, or Odisha. Right answer here is Odisha. Odisha is the right answer. Please remember the name of the project. Name of the project is Mahagram, and it will be rolled out in the state of Odisha. And who is doing this? It is being done by Bank of Maharashtra. Bank of Maharashtra has partnered with Mahagram, that is a fintech company, okay, that is financial technology company, to roll out the Bank Sakhi project in Odisha. Mahagram would provide the Bank of Maharashtra with financial technology and infrastructure support to augment rural financial inclusion. As a part of this partnership, Mahagram has onboarded more than 11,000 Bank Sakhis on the Bharat ATM platform to help rural citizens avail basic bank services at their doorstep or the next door Kirana stores. Bharat ATM platform is a rural banking platform that offers banking services to small merchants and customers through its assisted banking app. It was launched by Mahagram in Delhi 2020. In December 2020. Going forward, Ungalil Oruvan, One Among You, is the autobiography of Ungalil Oruvan. This is definitely in Tamil. Ungalil Oruvan. So this is the autobiography of M.K. Stalin, Pema Khandu, Bhupesh Baghel, or Pinarayi Vijayan. So here, since this is in Tamil, Pema Khandu is not a Tamilian, Bhupesh Baghel as well, Pinarayi Vijayan, he is Keralite. Okay, so that is Malayalam. But M.K. Stalin, he is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. So definitely the only Tamil option you see here is M.K. Stalin. So M.K. Stalin is the right answer. You can have a look at the book here. Ungalil Oruvan, this is Stalin, M.K. Stalin, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Autobiography of M.K. Stalin, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, was launched by Rahul Gandhi. The title of the book is Ungalil Oruvan, which means one among you. This is the first part of the autobiography that contains his early life experience. Stalin is the president of DMK, that is Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam Party. Going forward, which company has announced the launch of Play Pass subscription service in India? So which is that company which has announced the launch of Play Pass subscription service in India? IBM, Microsoft, Google, or Infosys? Right answer here is Google. So Google has announced the launch of Play Pass subscription. Google announced the launch of Play Pass subscription service in India. It will provide Android device users access to over 1,000 applications and games without ads, in-app purchases, and upfront payments. Play Pass, which is currently available in 90 countries, will offer a high quality curated collection of 1,000 plus titles across 41 categories from developers and 59 countries, including many from India. Going forward, who has been appointed as the new police commissioner of Mumbai by Maharashtra government? So who is the new police commissioner of Mumbai? That is the appointment is made by Maharashtra government. Who is the new police commissioner of Mumbai? Is it Rakesh Sharma, Sanjay Pandey, or Abhishek Singh, or is it Nitin Paranjpe? Right answer here is Sanjay Pandey, the person in the picture here. Sanjay Pandey has been appointed as a new police commissioner of Mumbai by Maharashtra government. So IPS officer Sanjay Pandey is a 1986 batch IPS officer. He's been appointed as a new police commissioner of Mumbai by Maharashtra government. He was former acting DGP of Maharashtra. He was removed from the post of acting DGP on Feb 18th after Bombay High Court pulled up the state government for his appointment in April last year. He succeeded Hemant Nagrale, who has been appointed as the MD of Maharashtra State Security Corporation. Going forward, who has been appointed as the new general manager of BCCI, that is Board of Cricket Control in India? Who is the new general manager? Is it Abe Kuruvilla, Anil Kumble, Gautam Gambhir, or Modi Vijay? Right answer is Abe Kuruvilla. The person in the picture here is Abe Kuruvilla. He is the new general manager of BCCI. Abe Kuruvilla, former pacer, he will be taking charge as new General Manager of the Board of Control for Cricket in India. Earlier in 2002, Abe Kuruvilla's tenure as a National Selection Committee member got over, and now he will be taking up the role of new General Manager of BCCI. The position of BCCI General Manager fell vacant after Dheeraj Malhotra had stepped down. Kuruvilla's appointment was ratified during BCCI Apex Council meeting on March 2nd, 2022. Kuruvilla, in his brief international career, played in 35 international matches, 25 one-day international and 10 tests, all in the same calendar year. Going forward, who has been appointed as the captain of IPL team Punjab Kings? So who is the captain of IPL team Punjab Kings? Is it Rishabh Pant, Hardik Pandya, Mayank Agarwal or Shah Rukh Khan? Definitely it is not Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan cannot be the captain. Yeah, right answer here is Mayank Agarwal. You can see Mayank Agarwal here. He is the captain of Punjab team, and that's it you need to know here. And which city has created Guinness record by lighting 11.71 lakh diyas in 10 minutes? So which is that city which has created Guinness record by lighting 11.71 lakh diyas, that is lamps, in 10 minutes? Is it Bhopal, Ujjain, Indore or Gwalior? Right answer here is Ujjain. Ujjain has created Guinness record by lighting 11.71 diyas in 10 minutes. Going forward, Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh has created a Guinness record by lighting 11.71 lakh clay lamps in 10 minutes. The diyas were highlighted as a part of Shiv Jyoti Arpanam Mahotsava on the occasion of Mahashivratri on March 1st, 2022. With this, they broke the earlier record of lighting 9.41 lakh diyas created in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh on 3rd November 2021. Ujjain is also known as Land of Mahakal. The certificate was received by Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Moving forward, which company has launched a mobile car showroom named Anubhav for its rural customers? So even in rural areas, they should get the experience of the test drive or whatever. So a mobile car showroom. Now car showroom, it can travel from one place to another, and it is called Anubhav, and it is for rural customers. So which company has launched this? Is it Bajaj, Tata, Hyundai or Honda? Right answer is Tata Motors has launched this Anubhav for its rural customers. So this is about Anubhav, that is to target rural customers by increasing their reach in rural areas and providing them with a doorstep car buying experience. Tata Motors will deploy a total of 103 mobile showrooms across the country to enhance the Tata Motors brand awareness in rural India. The mobile showrooms will be operated by dealers under Tata Motors supervision and guidance. All the dealership will definitely will define monthly routines for these vans on which they will ply and cover the targeted village or tehsil. Going forward, PNB, that is Punjab National Bank Housing, has launched watershed development projects in. So where has Punjab National Bank Housing started watershed development projects? Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan or Uttar Pradesh? Right answer is Rajasthan. So Punjab National Bank Housing Finance has launched watershed development project in Rajasthan. The Pehel Foundation, which belongs to Punjab National Bank Housing, has partnered with Gurugram-based NGO named Sehgal Foundation and is coming up with this. Going forward, which union minister has launched Stree Manoraksha project? So who is that union minister who has launched Stree Manoraksha project? Manoraksha project. Is it Rajnath Singh, Prahalad Joshi, Piyush Goyal or Smriti Irani? Right answer here is Smriti Irani. The lady you can see in the picture here is Smriti Irani. So Smriti Irani has launched the Stree Manoraksha project. Ministry of Women and Child Development has launched the Stree Manoraksha project to improve the mental health of women. Manoraksha means mental health, correct? Defense of mental health. Mano means mental health. Defense of Raksha means defense. Stree means female. Female mental health. Who will take care? Women and Child Development Ministry should take care. So who is the minister? It is Smriti Zubin Irani. She is the one. And the initiative has been launched in collaboration with NIMANS, a world-renowned center for mental health, neurosciences and allied fields based in Bengaluru. The project would focus on capacity building of one-stop centers across India on the tools and techniques as to how to handle the case of women approaching the one-stop center, particularly the women who have suffered violence and distress, with due sensitivity and care. Moving forward, What is the revised compensation to the kin of hit and run victims in the case of death? So the compensation has been revised to the kin of hit and run victim. Suppose I am a hit and run victim, kin, that is the next person, closest one to me, is going to get compensation. So this compensation price has been revised. Initially it was 25,000. So what is the new revised price? 1 lakh, 2 lakh 50,000 or 75,000? Right answer here is 2 lakh. 2 lakh is the right answer. So the government has raised it from 25,000 rupees, it has raised it to 2 lakh rupees. And in case of grievous injuries, the compensation to a person has been increased from 12,500 rupees to 50,000. In case there is any grievous injury, then 50,000. In case of death, then it is 2 lakh rupees. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has issued notification saying that the scheme will be called Compensation to Victims of Hit and Run Motor Accident Scheme, and it will come into force 1st of April 2022. The scheme will supersede the Solatium Scheme 1989. Going forward, who has authored a new book titled The Millennial Yogi? So who is the author of this new book that is titled Millennial Yogi? Is it Hemant Singh, Robert Lockhart, Tarun Kumar Chawla, or Deepam Chatterjee? Right answer here is Deepam Chatterjee. Deepam Chatterjee is the author of this book called The Millennial Yogi. You can see Penguin Publications here. Former Indian Army Captain Deepam Chatterjee has authored a new book titled The Millennial Yogi, a modern day parable about reclaiming one's life. This is a book that mixes mysticism and music with that takes readers on a journey of awakening. The book talks about Jai Shankar Prasad, or Jay, who has a shady yet mercurial rise in his journey as an entrepreneur and being a mystic monk. The book is published by Iburi Press, and imprint of Penguin Random House. Going forward, National Safety Day is celebrated every year on. When is National Safety Day celebrated? 1st March, 2nd March, 3rd March, or 4th March? National Safety Day. When is it celebrated? National Safety Day. When is it celebrated? It is celebrated on 4th March. Please remember, National Safety Day is celebrated on 4th March. National Safety Day is celebrated every year on 4th March by National Safety Council of India. In 2022, we are observing the 51st National Safety Day. The purpose of the day is to instill a sense of safety awareness among people by providing them with safety, health, and environment related support services. The National Safety Day theme is Nurturing Minds, Develop Safety Culture. The day is also celebrated to mark the foundation of National Safety Council, which was set up on 4th March 1966 by Ministry of Labour, Government of India. The first National Safety Day was observed in 1972. Additionally, National Safety Week is celebrated from 4th March to 10th March by organizing week-long safety campaigns. Next question, what is India's rank in Sustainable Development Index 2021? What is India's rank in Sustainable Development Index 2021? Is it 84th, 96th, 117th, or 120th rank? In Sustainable Development Index 2021, what is India's rank? Right answer is 120th rank. India's rank in Sustainable Development Index 2021 is 120th rank. India has been ranked in 120th position in Sustainable Development Report 2021 or Sustainable Development Index 2021. The index has been topped by Finland. The index measures the country's total progress towards achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals were adopted by UN General Assembly in September 2015 as a part of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The top 5 countries in the ranking are Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, and Belgium. In this index, countries are also ranked by a score out of 100. Next question, where will the Surajkund Handicrafts Mela be organized? Surajkund Handicrafts Mela, where will it be organized? Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, or Punjab? Surajkund Handicrafts Mela will be organized in Haryana. So this is after 2 years that Surajkund Handicrafts Mela is being organized by Government of Haryana. 2 years it was cancelled because of the pandemic, and now it is back. It is basically the government is doing this to basically promote handicrafts and handlooms with the aid of artisans. Moving forward, what is the name of India's first of the fourth stealth guided missile destroyers under Project 15B? What is the name of India's first of the fourth stealth guided missile destroyers. So there are four missile destroyers. What is the name of first missile destroyer, guided missile destroyers under Project 15B? Is it INS Kochi, INS Vishakhapatnam, INS Veera, or INS Kattabomman? Right answer is INS Vishakhapatnam. Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh Jagan Mohan Reddy dedicated the destroyer INS Vishakhapatnam. It has been named after the city of destiny. So which one is city of destiny? It is Vishakhapatnam. This is for the first of the fourth stealth guided missile destroyer under Project 15B. It has been designed in-house by Indian Navy's Directorate of Naval Design. It has 75% indigenous content and was constructed by Musgowan Dock Shipyard Builders Limited. Moving forward, which state tops in terms of per capita net state domestic product at current prices? So which is that state that is topper in per capita net state domestic product? So every state will calculate SDP, that is state domestic product. So per capita state domestic product at current prices, which state has topped it? Assam, Telangana, Odisha, or Kerala? Right answer here is Telangana. Telangana has topped in terms of per capita net state domestic product at current prices. And it succeeded other states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Telangana state began its journey in 2014 with the spirit of a startup state. Going forward, World Obesity Day is observed every year on. So when is the World Obesity Day observed? 3rd March, 4th March, 5th March, or 6th March. So obese is being fat. Okay, if the body fat is more than 25%, then you are considered obese. So World Obesity Day is observed on 4th March. Please remember 4th March. World Obesity Day is observed every year on March 4th. It is observed to spread awareness about obesity and encourage action towards elimination. Theme of World Obesity Day 2022 is Everybody Needs to Act. Next question. Sanjeev Kapoor has been appointed as the CEO of Jet Airways, Air India, SpiceJet. This is SpiceJet or GoFirst. Right answer here is Jet Airways. So Sanjeev Kapoor has been appointed as the CEO of Jet Airways. Sanjeev Kapoor has been appointed as the CEO of Jet Airways with effect from April 4, 2022. The Jalan Kalrock Consortium is the new promoter of Jet Airways. Prior to this, Kapoor was the president of Oberoi Hotels and has also worked as Chief Operating Officer at SpiceJet and Chief Strategy and Commercial Officer at Vistara. Going forward, who has resigned from the post of Additional Solicitor General of India? So who has resigned from this post of Additional Solicitor General of India? Is it Ranjit Kumar, P.S. Narasimha, Aman Lekhi, or Shyam Diwan? So ASG, who has resigned, it is Aman Lekhi. Aman Lekhi was an Additional Solicitor General. Aman Lekhi, he is the husband of Meenakshi Lekhi, who is a Union Minister. So she's a Union Minister for External Affairs, Minister of State for External Affairs, Meenakshi Lekhi. Her husband is Aman Lekhi. He was Additional Solicitor General for the government and he has resigned with immediate effect. Going forward, 2022 ICC Women's Cricket World Cup kicked off on March 4, 2022. In 2022 ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. So this started off on March 4th where Australia, West Indies, Bangladesh, or New Zealand. Right answer here is New Zealand. New Zealand is the right answer. The 2022 ICC Women's Cricket World Cup kicked off on March 4, 2022 in New Zealand. This is the 12th edition of ICC Women's Cricket World Cup being held in New Zealand from March 4th to April 3rd, 2022. The opening match of ICC Women's Cup 2022 was held at Bay Oval in Mount Maunganui between West Indies and New Zealand, in which West Indies women beat New Zealand by 3 runs. In the final match is scheduled to take place at the Hagley Oval Stadium. Next question. Which ministry starts Swadeshi Darshan Awards in different categories? Swadeshi Darshan Awards, which ministry has started it? Is it Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Finance, or none of the above? Right answer here is Ministry of Tourism. Ministry of Tourism has started Swadesh Darshan Awards. Tourism Ministry has started Swadesh Darshan Awards in different categories. The ministry has asked the state government and the union territories to submit their entries online. The Ministry of Tourism, under its flagship scheme Swadesh Darshan, has sanctioned 76 projects in 31 states and union territories of India for more than 5,500 crore rupees. So 5,500 crores. As a part of this scheme, tourism related infrastructure has been developed at more than 500 to his destination. Going forward, which among the following has become the official partner of Tata IPL 2022? Is it RuPay, Paytm, Visa, or BharatPay? Right answer is Paytm. So it's not Paytm, it is RuPay. I'm so sorry. I apologize. RuPay. RuPay is the official partner of Tata IPL. Previously, it was Vivo IPL, but now it is Tata IPL. This Tata IPL, the official partner is RuPay. Okay, going forward, Herat or Night of Hara festival has been celebrated in which state or union territory? Herat or Night of Hara festival. This is celebrated in which state or union territory? Assam, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, or Jammu and Kashmir. Right answer is Jammu and Kashmir. So Jammu and Kashmir will celebrate Herat or Night of Hara. Night of Hara matlab Hara is Shiva, correct? So that is celebrated by Kashmiri Pandits across Jammu and Kashmir. It is called Night of Hara or Herat. Herat. The festival marks the marriage anniversary of Lord Shiva and Goddess Uma Parvati. 2022 Herat festival was celebrated on 28 Feb 2022. Herat festival is celebrated on Trayodashi, that is the 13th day of the dark half of the moon of Palguna, that is in the Hindu calendar. Between Feb and March, the Kashmiri Pandits celebrate the festival by distributing walnuts as a mark of respect to the Hindu deities. Going forward, who has become the new Commanding-in-Chief of Western Command of Indian Air Force? Western Command of Indian Air Force, do tell me in the comment box as to where is the Western Command of Indian Air Force located. So who is the Commanding-in-Chief of Western Command of Indian Air Force? Is it Vivek Ram, Hardik Joshi, Shri Kumar Prabhakaran, or Dalbir Singh Sukhal? Right answer here is Shri Kumar Prabhakaran. Shri Kumar Prabhakaran is the new Commanding-in-Chief of Western Air Force Command. Okay, more about this, you can see it here. And going forward to the next question, Shri Niveta Esha Mumbai. Yes. I'm speaking about Air Force. I don't think so. It is in Mumbai. Please check it out. Mumbai is wrong. Harshvardhan. Shri Niveta Isha Singh and Ruchita Vinerkar recently represented India in which sport to win gold medal? Boxing, shooting, hockey, or weightlifting? Right answer here is shooting. Shri Vineta, Isha Singh, and Ruchita Vinerkar. They recently represented India in shooting. Okay. Going forward, National Security Day is observed every year on. When is National Security Day observed every year? 3rd March, 4th March, 5th March, or 6th March? National Security Day. When is it observed every year? Tell me. National Security Day. It is observed on 4th March. 4th March is National Security Day. That is more about National Security Day, or also called as Rashtriya Suraksha Divas. It is 4th March, Harshvardhan, not 3rd March. And National Security, first time it was held in 1972. So why is it celebrated? To show gratitude to all the security forces, including policemen, paramilitary forces, commandos, guards, army officers, and other persons involved in security who sacrificed their life in maintaining the peace and security of the people of the country. It was on this day in 1966 that the National Security Council of India was established by Ministry of Labour, Government of India. Apart from this, the National Security Week 2022 is being celebrated from March 4 to March 10, 2022. Going forward, cricket legend Shane Warne passes away. Shane Warne, okay, he was a leg break bowler, right arm leg break. So he's from which country? Very important question. He recently died of a heart attack. So Shane Warne is basically from Australia. Yes, correct, ma. Correct, Harshvardhan. Western Command is New Delhi. That is right. Western Air Force Command is New Delhi. Okay, so you can have a look at Shane Warne here, a legendary cricket player who has taken 600 plus test wickets. Yeah, so he passed away at 52. He's basically from Australia. Going forward, RBI has cancelled license of which banks? Sarjay Rao Dada Nayak Shirala Sahkari Bank. So this is from which state? Sarjay Rao Dada Nayak Shirala Sahkari Bank. RBI has cancelled the license of this bank. And this bank is from which state? Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, or Madhya Pradesh? Right answer here is Maharashtra. So Sarjay Rao Dada Nayak Shirala Sahkari Bank is from Maharashtra. RBI has cancelled its license. Next question, who has partnered with IRCTC for unreserved platform tickets? So who has partnered with IRCTC? Is it Google Pay, Paytm, PhonePe or Razorpay? Right answer is Paytm. Paytm has partnered with IRCTC for unreserved platform tickets. Going forward, who inaugurated the second edition of a Roorkee Water Conclave? Roorkee Water Conclave, the second edition, who inaugurated it? Is it Rajnath Singh, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, M. Venkaiah Naidu, or none of the above? Right answer here is Gajendra Singh Shekhawat is the one who has inaugurated RWC 2022, that is Roorkee Water Conclave 2022. Okay, and that's it for today. I hope you like the class. If you like the class, please do like, share and subscribe. We will catch up yet again in another video. Until the next video, bye bye.